Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated compact sedans of the year. This is the 2026 Toyota Corolla XSE, and I've got to tell you, Toyota has pulled out all the stops to make this generation more compelling than ever. We're talking about a punchy 169 horsepower under the hood, an available all-wheel drive system that's a game changer for this segment, and a suite of features that punch way above its weight class. So buckle up, because over the next 10 minutes, we're going to explore every corner, every tech feature, every design detail, and every reason why this compact sedan deserves your attention. Let's start with what's immediately striking when you lay eyes on this XSE model. Toyota has really dialed up the sporty aesthetic without crossing into overdone territory. The front fascia features a bold, aggressive grille with a piano black mesh insert that immediately tells you this isn't your grandfather's Corolla. The sharp LED headlights with integrated daytime running lights give it a modern, premium look that honestly wouldn't feel out of place on a luxury vehicle. And speaking of lighting, those LED fog lights on the XSE add another layer of functionality and style. The hood has subtle sculpting that creates interesting shadows depending on the light, giving the car a sense of motion even when it's standing still. Moving along the profile, you'll notice the character lines are crisp and purposeful. Toyota's designers have managed to make a compact sedan look dynamic and planted, which isn't always easy in this segment. The XSE rides on 18-inch alloy wheels with a multi-spoke design that fills out the wheel wells nicely and contributes to that sporty stance. The roofline slopes elegantly toward the rear, creating a fastback-inspired silhouette that improves aerodynamics while maintaining decent headroom for rear passengers. You'll also spot those side mirrors with integrated turn signals, a nice touch that adds both safety and visual appeal. And if you're someone who appreciates the little details, check out that black side rocker panel trim. It gives the car a lower, more aggressive stance. Around the back, the taillights are sleek and connected with a dark trim piece that spans the width of the trunk, creating a unified, cohesive look. The dual exhaust outlets on the XSE are integrated into the rear bumper design, and while they're more for show than a reflection of performance, they certainly add to the sporty character. The decklid spoiler is subtle but functional, helping with aerodynamics at highway speeds. Overall, the exterior design of this 2026 Corolla XSE successfully walks that line between aggressive sportiness and everyday practicality. Now, let's pop the hood and talk about what's powering this thing. Under the hood sits a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter inline four-cylinder engine that produces 169 horsepower at 6,600 revolutions per minute and 151 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 revolutions per minute. Now, I know what you're thinking. In an era where turbocharged engines dominate, is a naturally aspirated four-cylinder enough? And honestly, for what this car is designed to do, absolutely. This engine is all about smooth, linear power delivery. There's no turbo lag to worry about, and the power comes unpredictably, which makes it incredibly easy to drive in all conditions. It's responsive enough for quick merges onto the highway, and it never feels overwhelmed in city traffic. The engine is mated to a continuously variable transmission, or CVT, which Toyota has refined over many generations. Now, CVTs can be polarizing. Some people don't like the way they feel compared to traditional automatics, but Toyota's version is actually quite good. It simulates gear shifts to give you a more conventional driving experience, and it has a manual shift mode if you want a bit more control. The beauty of this CVT is efficiency. It keeps the engine in its optimal power band, which means you're getting the best possible fuel economy without sacrificing drivability. Speaking of which, the EPA estimates for the XSE with front-wheel drive are 31 miles per gallon in the city and an impressive 40 miles per gallon on the highway, with a combined rating of 34 miles per gallon. And in real-world testing, many drivers are actually exceeding those numbers on highway runs, seeing figures closer to 41 miles per gallon. For a non-hybrid compact sedan with this much power, those are seriously competitive numbers. But here's where things get really interesting. For 2026, Toyota is offering an available all-wheel drive system on select Corolla models, including the hybrid variants. Now, The XSE sedan we're focusing on today comes standard with front-wheel drive, but the fact that AWD is available in the Corolla lineup shows Toyota is serious about making this car a year-round contender, especially for buyers in snow-prone regions or those who just want the added confidence of all-wheel traction. The AWD system is intelligent, sending power to the rear wheels when it detects slippage up front, which means you get the efficiency benefits of front-wheel drive most of the time, with the traction benefits of AWD when you need it. Let's talk about how this car actually feels to drive. The Corolla XSE features sport-tuned suspension that strikes a really nice balance between comfort and engagement. It's firm enough that you feel connected to the road, getting feedback through the steering wheel and chassis, but it's not punishing over rough pavement. The electric power steering is well-weighted, and while it won't give you the same level of feedback as a performance-focused sports sedan, it's accurate and confidence-inspiring. Body roll is well-controlled in corners, and the car feels composed even when you're pushing it through twisty roads. For everyday driving, it absorbs bumps and imperfections without jarring occupants, making it a genuinely comfortable daily driver. One thing I really appreciate is how quiet the cabin is at highway speeds. Toyota has done a great job with sound insulation, keeping wind noise and road noise to a minimum. You can have a conversation at normal volume even at 70 miles per hour, and the audio system doesn't have to compete with outside noise. It's these kinds of refinements that elevate the Corolla from basic transportation to genuinely pleasant transportation. Now let's step inside, because this is where the 2026 Corolla XSE really impresses. Open the door and you're immediately greeted by a cabin that feels far more upscale than you'd expect from a compact sedan in this price range. The XSE features sports seats trimmed in Softex, which is Toyota's synthetic leather. These seats are not only comfortable for long drives but also heated in the front, a feature that's genuinely appreciated on cold mornings. The driver's seat is 8-way power adjustable, so finding your ideal seating position is effortless. The bolstering on these sports seats is more pronounced than the base models, holding you in place during spirited driving without feeling restrictive during daily commutes. The dashboard layout is clean and driver-focused. Everything falls to hand naturally, and the controls are logically placed. The materials used throughout the cabin are a mix of soft-touch plastics and textured surfaces that give it a quality feel. There's contrast stitching on the dashboard and door panels that adds a nice visual touch. The 3-spoke sport steering wheel feels great in your hands, with a leather-wrapped rim and integrated controls for audio, phone, and cruise control. And yes, it's heated, another thoughtful touch for those cold weather months. Front and center is an 8-inch touchscreen display that serves as the command center for the Toyota Audio Multimedia System. This is where you'll access everything from navigation to climate controls to vehicle settings. The system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which means you can leave your phone in your pocket or bag and still access all your apps, music, and navigation through the car's display. The interface is intuitive, with large icons and a responsive touch response. Below the screen are physical buttons and knobs for climate control, which I personally appreciate because it means you're not diving through menus just to adjust the temperature while driving. The instrument cluster in the XSE is a 7-inch digital display that can be customized to show different information depending on your preferences. You can prioritize navigation directions, audio information, or vehicle performance data like fuel economy and tire pressure. The display is crisp and easy to read in all lighting conditions, and it adds a modern, tech-forward feel to the driving experience. Let's talk about connectivity and convenience features. The Corolla XSE comes with a Wi-Fi Connect hotspot, which is perfect for keeping passengers entertained on long trips or for those who need to stay connected for work. There are multiple USB-C charging ports throughout the cabin, including in the rear for backseat passengers. And up front, there's a wireless charging pad, so compatible smartphones can juice up without any cables. It's the kind of feature that seems small until you use it every day, and then you wonder how you lived without it. The center console offers a good amount of storage space, including a deep bin for your phone, wallet, or sunglasses. There are front and rear cup holders that are well-sized and sturdy, and the door pockets are deep enough to hold water bottles or other items. Thoughtful storage solutions might not be glamorous, but they make a huge difference in daily usability. Now let's move to the back seat, because not every reviewer spends enough time back here. The 2026 Corolla Sedan offers surprisingly generous rear seat space for a compact car. Adults can sit back here comfortably, even on longer trips. Legroom is adequate, and headroom is good thanks to that well-managed roofline. The seats themselves are supportive, with decent contouring, so your passengers won't be complaining after a few hours on the road. There are air vents in the back, which help with climate comfort, and those USB-C ports I mentioned earlier mean everyone can keep their devices charged. The middle seat is usable for shorter trips, though like most cars in this class, it's best reserved for smaller passengers or occasional use. Trunk space is practical at 13.1 cubic feet. That's enough for several suitcases, a week's worth of groceries, or sports equipment. The opening is wide, making it easy to load and unload, and the rear seats fold down in a 60-40 split if you need to carry longer items. The trunk floor is nicely carpeted, and there's a bit of underfloor storage for smaller items or tools. For a compact sedan, it's well thought out and genuinely useful. One of the standout aspects of the 2026 Corolla XSE is the technology and safety features that come standard. Every Corolla, including the XSE, comes equipped with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which is one of the most comprehensive active safety suites in the industry. Let me walk you through what's included. The pre-collision system with pedestrian detection uses cameras and radar to monitor the road ahead. If the system detects an imminent collision with another vehicle or a pedestrian, it will alert you and, if necessary, apply the brakes automatically to help avoid or mitigate the impact. This system can even detect cyclists during the day and pedestrians at night, which is a significant upgrade. Lane Departure Alert with Steering Assist monitors lane markings and will gently steer you back into your lane if you start to drift without signaling. Lane Tracing Assist takes this a step further by actively helping you stay centered in your lane during highway driving. It's not fully autonomous, you still need to keep your hands on the wheel, but it reduces fatigue on long highway stretches. Road Sign Assist uses the camera to recognize speed limit signs and other important road signs, displaying them in the instrument cluster so you're always aware of current regulations. Then there's Dynamic Radar Cruise Control, which is adaptive cruise control with full speed range capability. Set your desired speed and following distance, and the system will maintain pace with traffic, even in stop-and-go conditions. It can bring the car to a complete stop and resume automatically, making highway commutes and traffic jams far less stressful. Automatic high beams switch between high and low beams depending on oncoming traffic, optimizing visibility without blinding other drivers. The XSE also includes Blind Spot Monitor with Rear Cross Traffic Alert. The blind spot system uses sensors to detect vehicles in your blind spots and illuminates a warning light in the corresponding mirror. If you signal to change lanes when a vehicle is detected, the light flashes and an audible alert sounds. Rear Cross Traffic Alert is invaluable when backing out of parking spaces, warning you of approaching vehicles from either side that you might not see in your mirrors. System, including front, side, and curtain airbags that provide protection for all occupants. The Star Safety System includes vehicle stability control, traction control, anti-lock brakes with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, and smart stop technology. Together, these systems work seamlessly to keep you safe and in control in all driving conditions. Beyond the hardware, the Corolla comes with Safety Connect services, which include an emergency assistance button, 24/7 enhanced roadside assistance, automatic collision notification, and stolen vehicle locator. If you're ever in an accident, the system can automatically alert emergency services with your location. It's the kind of feature you hope you never need, but it's incredibly reassuring to know it's there. Now let's talk value proposition and how the Corolla XSE stacks up against the competition. With a starting MSRP around $27,175 for the hatchback version, the XSE represents the premium end of the Corolla lineup, but it's still competitively priced against rivals like the Honda Civic, Mazda 3, Hyundai Elantra, and Nissan Sentra. What sets the Corolla apart is the combination of Toyota's legendary reliability, comprehensive standard safety features, and strong resale value. Toyotas consistently rank at the top of reliability surveys, and the Corolla is no exception. It's a car you can genuinely expect to run for hundreds of thousands of miles with proper maintenance. Compared to the competition, the Corolla XSE offers more standard horsepower than the Hyundai Elantra's base engine and delivers comparable or better fuel economy than most rivals. The standard Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 suite is more comprehensive than what many competitors offer as standard equipment. And while some rivals might offer slightly more engaging handling, like the Mazda 3, the Corolla strikes a better balance between sportiness and everyday comfort. Because while we're focusing on the gas-powered XSE today, it's worth noting that Toyota offers a Corolla hybrid with available all-wheel drive. The hybrid delivers even more impressive fuel economy, with ratings around 50 miles per gallon combined, and it pairs that efficiency with a combined 196 horsepower from its hybrid powertrain. The hybrid system uses 3 electric motors and delivers seamless, smooth power delivery. If maximizing fuel economy is your top priority, the hybrid is absolutely worth considering, and the AWD variant makes it viable for all climates. One of the things I really appreciate about the Corolla is its approachability. This is a car that anyone can jump into and feel immediately comfortable driving. The controls are intuitive, the visibility is excellent with large windows and well-placed mirrors, and it's easy to park and maneuver in tight spaces. At the same time, it doesn't feel dumbed down or boring. There's enough engagement in the driving experience to keep you interested, enough technology to feel modern, and enough refinement to feel premium. The build quality is solid throughout. Doors close with a satisfying thunk, not a tinny rattle. The switchgear feels durable and well-damped. The fit and finish is tight, with consistent panel gaps and quality materials. These might seem like small details, but they're what separate a car that feels cheap from one that feels well-made, and the Corolla definitely falls into the latter category. So who is the 2026 Toyota Corolla XSE for? Honestly, it's for a really wide range of buyers. If you're a first-time car buyer looking for something reliable, efficient, and packed with technology, this checks all the boxes. If you're a young professional who wants a stylish, modern sedan that won't break the bank to own and operate, the Corolla XSE is perfect. If you're a small family looking for safe, practical transportation with enough space for daily needs and weekend adventures, it delivers. If you're someone who simply wants a no-drama, dependable car that will start every morning and get you where you need to go with minimal fuss, you can't do much better than a Corolla. The beauty of this car is that it doesn't demand compromises. You're not sacrificing style for efficiency, or technology for affordability, or safety for sportiness. Toyota has managed to create a package that genuinely does it all at a price point that makes it accessible to a huge number of buyers. And with Toyota's strong dealer network and excellent warranty coverage, including a 3-year or 36,000-mile basic warranty and a 5-year or 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, you're buying into a support system that's hard to beat. As we wrap up, let's hit the key takeaways. The 2026 Toyota Corolla XSE offers 169 horsepower from a smooth, efficient 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine. It delivers real-world fuel economy that can reach 40 miles per gallon on the highway. The exterior design is sharp and modern, with aggressive styling cues that set it apart from the crowd. The interior is comfortable, well-appointed, and loaded with technology including an 8-inch touchscreen, wireless smartphone integration, and a digital instrument cluster. Standard Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 provides one of the most comprehensive active safety suites in the segment. Available all-wheel drive in the lineup expands the Corolla's appeal to year-round drivers in all climates. And perhaps most importantly, it carries the Toyota badge, which represents decades of proven reliability and strong resale value. If you're in the market for a compact sedan that balances performance, efficiency, technology, safety, and value, the 2026 Toyota Corolla XSE absolutely deserves a spot on your test drive list. It's a car that does the basics brilliantly while offering enough premium features and driving engagement to make every trip enjoyable. In a segment that's more competitive than ever, the Corolla continues to set the standard for what a compact sedan should be. Thanks so much for watching today's deep dive into the 2026 Toyota Corolla XSE. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might be car shopping. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest reviews, comparisons, and automotive news. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this new Corolla, or what car you'd like to see us review next. Until next time, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next video.